Hi again guys, here's my review of the Lowepro Slingshot Edge 150. So spring seems to have finally sprung, and if you're like me, you want to get out and about and be taking photographs and video and enjoying the sights you see as you go around. And you need some mechanism for carrying your camera. I've had this bag for a couple of months now, and I've used it in a trip to London, a city break I had with my wife, and I've also used it just walking about and taking photographs on the streets and out in the countryside. And it's been just the right size for me. Let me tell you a little bit more about it. So as you can see, it's quite compact. It's actually pretty light. This is the smaller of the two bags in the Slingshot range. This is the Slingshot Edge 150. They also do a 250. And to be quite honest, for you guys that are using DSLR cameras, you're probably going to want to go for the bigger bag. For me, the smaller bag is ideal. I bought this bag to replace a Caden K1, which was also a really good bag, and it's really cheap. I think they're retailing at the moment for about £19 in the UK. And it was small, compact, and I liked the style of that bag. But unfortunately the Caden split on me after quite a short period of time. I don't mean it left, I mean the seam went, and I was concerned that my camera wasn't going to be secure in it. So I sent it back to Amazon and I ordered this one instead. Now I've got some other Lowepro bags, and I found them to be much heavier duty. The seams are really good quality. They're a bit more expensive. I think this one's about £55 and the more expensive one's around £70 mark. But you get what you pay for. As you can see, I've really loaded this up. I've got my Manfrotto B3 tripod, which is just clipped on the front. And the bag comes with these clips. One little criticism I have of these clips is that they are just loose. So they're good on one level, it gives you lots of flexibility, they're adjustable, but actually you've got to make sure you clip them up or there's a possibility you're going to lose these guys. Anyway, with this, this is a light tripod, this is a carbon fibre one, it works really well on the backpack. What I haven't shown you is how you put this thing on. It's a sling bag, so it has just one strap. And it takes me a moment just to think every time I put this thing on, because the way the strap is, you want to throw it over your shoulder like that, but actually you don't do it that way at all. You put your hand through it like that and it goes over like this. Now you can see it's got a clip here. Actually there's another strap that comes around and clips on there, which is really secure if you're hiking, but I haven't used that so far. Most of the time I want the strap to be free so that I can do what slingshot bags are good for, and that's this. If you slide this around like this, you get access to your camera, and I've helpfully zipped it right around the back. If I do that, you can see I have access to my camera. So let me show you what I've got in here. Very quickly I can get access. This is my 100 to 300 lens. It's the biggest lens I own, which is huge. Not as big as a DSLR equivalent, but it's still pretty big. And that telescopes out to that, which allows me to get great wildlife shots and so on. And so that fits quite neatly in the bag like that. And when I'm finished with it, I can just put it back in, zip it up, sling it back round and over my shoulder. But let me just show you what else the bag fits. So the pocket is very cleverly designed. The main pocket zips around the back, as you saw there. Now I've helpfully zipped it all the way around to the back here, and what that does is make it really secure. I was on a city break recently with this bag, and it allowed me to zip the zip right around like this and tuck these zips really on the back of the bag next to my back, which meant that when I was travelling in the underground in London, there was no way anyone could come along and quickly get access to my gear. So that's great. This pocket, when fully unzipped, is quite substantial. And here it comes with various Velcro tabs. I've taken a couple of them out. I've just got this one like this with another lens inside, and this is my really great 25mm 1.7 Panasonic lens, which I use in the evening when we're out and about because it works really well in low light, and I can just keep that in there like that. So when I'm done with all of this, I can put the camera back in, and you can see how neatly the camera sits in there. It's really snug, really secure, and it's really good padding all the way around this to keep your camera nice and safe. Now, I wanted to be able to take a bit more than I was able to take in my lightweight sling bag, so I needed some extra space, and this bag comes with some other pockets. So looking at the next biggest pocket, which is this one at the top, I carry in here some filters. So I've got a little filter pouch in there. I've got another lens, and this is my 14 to 140 lens, which is my main go-to lens for most things with my Lumix camera. I also carry a flash gun. This is my Nissan i40 flash gun, which is pretty compact, and that just goes in this packet here, and those two things sit in there really nice and neatly. As well as that, it has a space in here. Now my iPad does go in there, so when I'm out and about and I'm thinking I'm going to do some editing, I will put my iPad in there, except that it doesn't go in there with the protective case. It's quite snug. It's probably ideal for an iPad mini. The full-size iPad just about goes in there, but I wouldn't really be happy using this as my iPad case all the time. It's just for occasional use. Now inside here, being Lowepro, there's some other really good pockets. In this pocket here, I have a little kind of mesh pocket at the front here, and I have spare batteries in here and other bits and bobs I need, like lens cap covers, cables and this kind of thing, stuff that I might need when I'm out and about. And finally, there's this pocket on the front, which is really for mobile phones and this kind of stuff. I don't carry my phone in here. I've got a pen. You could have a lens pen in there if you wanted. I carry this little tin in which I keep other stuff like lens wipes and some stuff like the flash hot shoe cover in there as well. And I also have an SD card reader which I use to transfer RAW files and 4K video to my iPhone or my iPad. Check out my separate video on this if you want to know how that works. And at the bottom of the pack I also have this camera rain cover, which I've never actually used, but I just like to have it with me in case I'm out and about and it's really heavy rain, because my particular camera, the G7, is not rainproof. You've also got a pocket in the side in which you can put a water bottle while you're out and about, and very cleverly and hidden away on the back of the pack you've got another little pouch down here, and that's where the rain cover is stored. And should be caught short and it's heavy rain, you can just cover it like that, and that's protecting your camera against the elements. So in conclusion, I really like this bag. It has some limitations. I wish, for example, you could attach the shoulder strap the opposite way. I guess if you were left-handed, that might be really helpful, and depending on how you feel comfortable slinging it over your shoulder, that would be good. And also on occasion, having a one shoulder strap is a bit more fatiguing than having a backpack with two shoulder straps. But notwithstanding these minor quibbles, this is a really good pack. I really commend it to you guys. I've just bought this with my own money. I'm not being paid to recommend it by Lowepro. But if you're looking for something that allows you to get out and about, carry a lot of gear quite compactly, quite comfortably, then this could be the bag for you. Thanks again for watching, guys. Do subscribe if you like this video. Do leave your comments below. Do look at my other videos. Do let me know if there's anything else you would like me to cover. This channel is all about my journey in photography. I hope you've enjoyed it.